The other day I was doing some shopping of trees in Migori. Some I also went to get them in Tanzania, specifically a place called Tarime. So today is the D-Day that we are planting those amazing trees. And also today we are doing something inside that I'm going to be taking you in a short while. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope all is well on your end. It's a beautiful week. Just a few days to my son's 3rd birthday. Yeah, I have a little young man called Liam. So in the next maybe 2 days, we are going to be celebrating his birthday. He's turning 3. And being a father has really taught me so many things. Yeah, it has changed the perspective of my life. Anyway, guys, I hope you're all doing good. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're watching this amazing video from. Yeah, so kindly subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Let's get to 40k subscribers. Yeah, we are here. This is the tallest ashok tree I've ever bought in my life. Yeah, so we are trying to transform our home into a beautiful and amazing space. And it starts with planting trees. Yeah, you know, trees, trust me, they really transform your home. You can have just a small house, even a mud house, but if you invest in trees and good grass, just trying to transform your home, trust me, it will become very beautiful. Ampetia mwagi, ngoja kuja kumwagi. Yeah, Liam wants to do the watering. He's now a big boy. He wants to be involved in everything that is going on. Maybe like digging, watering. Yeah, mwagilia. Yeah, so Liam wants to do the watering process. Nikusaidie kubeba. Nzito. Right, kuja tumwagilie. Mtole hii. Yeah. You know, water is life. So even the trees, even them, they need a lot of watering so that the roots can become, and even the tree easily grows very well. Kuja nishikia hapa nichimbe shimo. Yeah, so I want to plant another one over here because I bought 2 of them which are very long. Acha Samia nishikie. Simama huko sana. Na wewe simama hapo na maji. Weka tu hapo chini. Nikisha chimba shimo ukuje umwage, sawa? Yeah. So I want to make a hole here. Just trying to transform this place. Tarudi nyuma kidogo nisikulie. Simama hapo hivi. Yeah. It's a rainy season. Ngoja kwanza Liam. Simama hapo kando basi uangalie. Yeah, Liam wants to see what is going on. Hapo simama hapo. Aweka maji chini. Maji ni mazi. Maji ni mazi. So the hole needs to be very big. Utendo chukua ile mavi ya mbuzi ya kuku. Kujumwagie hivi. Na ile ninapanda hapa. Mimi tunataka mbolea ya kutosha. I want to dig a very wide hole so that even when it rains, we have like a good amount of water being retained here. It all has to be very big. Look at the chai, Baba. The softer the ground, the better. Okay. How are you? Yeah, so I want to plant this one here. It's the tallest I've ever bought. Hopefully it will be easier to grow. Sasa nimwage maji. Kusaidia kumwaga maji. Aenda kunywa chai. Yeah, so I need to do some watering. Enough before we put the soil in. Anishiki. So this one here is very much ready. So what we just need to do is bring maybe the compost manure we put for it so that it can easily grow. Actually, I've also learned to be buying like bigger trees. Utaifungia kijiti? Ama itakuwa hiyo. I think we have to put for it a stick so that it just grows straight and easy. You see, if I leave it, it bends. Even the other one is actually bending. So I uprooted this, but also I'm going to plant it maybe inside the house. I think it will grow. I mean, inside the compound. Baby, how are you? Twende nani Liam? Msaidie chai simwagi. Pe mama chai yako bebe. Twende ndani. Liam is having some tea and mandazi. Mchukule chai simwagi. Pe mama chai. Bebe, amuko sawa? Yes. Jaber. How are you? Good morning. What's happening? You look tired.
I'm waiting for Gatti to come.
Oh, you're waiting for Gatti. Okay, so there's someone who's coming to help us do some washing. Yeah, because actually we are planning for Liam's birthday. Maybe today we are going to get things like rice, tomatoes, just home stuff. But mostly this celebration, especially for Liam's birthday, I usually try to bring our other family, like the kids, the village kids from where we used to live, so that they can come and celebrate here and enjoy with our son. Yeah, so the other day I got a few flowers and also a few fruits. So those are what I've been trying to plant. I've actually planted another. I've added one more pawpaw. There's also another pawpaw inside this maize farm. It's also here. And I also actually did not show you guys, but I just had to transfer the how do we call it, the rose flower that I had planted here and replaced it with this Italian palm, so that the Italian palm can be very close to the gate. But for the rose, I've taken it somewhere, so I'm going also to show you where I've gone to plant it. I just thought that the rose doesn't really grow like it's not something which is permanent. Yeah, maybe after some time it can grow maybe old and stuff, so I needed something that at least will be here for years, and this Italian palm was the best option. It's very beautiful tree. Once it grows maybe up, maybe after 2-3 years, I believe it will be a big tree, maybe even close to this. Yeah, so that's what I was just trying to transform this place. Yesterday we were doing also some slashing of the grass. Yeah, this grass has really like transformed also this place. Yeah, so just bit by bit we are trying to make our home much more better than maybe yesterday. So every day in the morning we come up just with simple ideas and see how we can easily transform our home into a better space. Yeah, even this one was in some container, but now I've transferred it into this. This is a water container. This one is much more hard or tough compared to the way it was, so just need now to do maybe refilling of the soil. It's a beautiful flower, and I think this one doesn't need to be like directly in the sun. Yeah. I think it's a tree that needs maybe to be put where there's some shade. So after our patio is ready, I think these ones are putting them maybe somewhere here. This is another couple. So put it here, and another one maybe the other side. So for that, let me just put it there. So today we are doing painting. We are transforming the patio. We are trying to paint it, and the color we are painting is actually a mahogany. I also bought this the other day, so I've planted it here. I know it will grow maybe into a bigger, I don't know if flower or tree, this one, so that it can help also with giving the shade in there. And also I think it has some reddish flowers. If not reddish, then maybe they'll be white. So here's where I've planted the rose. I've transferred it into this place. This is a pink rose, so I look for a red one and plant it on that other corner. Normally Liam is doing the watering. And so for the white or red, I'll plant it here so that they can easily match together. Well, so actually guys, we are done repainting, or rather painting our patio. As I've been telling you, yeah, this is what I've been focusing on lately, just trying to make it look somehow good. So I don't know if I should take the outdoor seat or these ones here and put them, but I think I'll make one like this, maybe a round chair which can easily fit inside our patio over here. Yeah, actually we've cleaned this place also. As I was saying, unfortunately this one has already grown. This is an Italian palm, this one. Usually they're supposed to be planted like the same time so that they can easily grow in one height, but we are going to gamble with what we have. So this one is a small one. Sometime back I planted one here. Yeah, sometime back I planted one. But unfortunately the one we planted was eaten by termites. I realized also if you don't want like termites to eat your plants while still at a young age, you have to constantly water them. If the ground is somehow dry, I think it's it's an opening for the termites to eat your place. Nishike. Yeah, yeah. So this one I had said, yeah, this one you're going to place it just here, and I don't know how to prevent these leaves from being eaten. So I don't know what is eating the leaves, but this one is a newly brought plant. I'm not sure also of the name. So this is how it produces its flowers, but I can see it has something like a small problem, the drying of part of the leaves. So we also got this sisal. It's a different, unique of a sisal, not like the one we have out there. So I'll be taking you out there to see the difference between this one and the other one. Inadunga. Yeah. So this one will just be placed here. Yeah, we are just trying to also prepare our home because tomorrow we have a very big day, the birthday of my son Liam. So we are trying to make the home as clean as possible, but mostly I usually focus on just having kids around, because my other home, kids used to like flock our home, playing with my nephews and nieces. So mostly the birthday of my son, I usually try to make it like more of kids stuff. Yeah, we've cleaned the home, looking nice, slashed most of the areas, and today I also want to do something different. I think I have to repaint also the gate, repainting this gate and also our back door gate, because you can see the condition of this gate is not really good, so it needs some repainting. So I'm going to repaint the gate using the gray color that we have in our doors. I'll also repaint this one, and I'll also repaint the back door gate. Actually, they've really rusted a lot, so they need some retouch. You can see. So these ones need lots of retouch. Yeah, my brother-in-law just came to visit us. They also came to celebrate the birthday of also Liam, together with my younger sister-in-law. She's about maybe 12, 13, I'm not sure. But also I thought they should also come and celebrate. So this is the gate. I think I have to head to the border town, maybe buy some paint and repaint. So I don't know. Mostly yeah, mostly you'll find like these ones I usually sprayed gold. So I'll try maybe to buy a gold spray so that we can paint the gate. Acha kufungua Liam. Acha kufungua. We are struggling with Liam. One is closing the gate, one is opening. Aya, nimekuachia basi. Acha zombi jikushi. Funga gate. Funga gate, mwizi asiingie. Yeah, so you can see the gate is not in a good condition. So it actually needs repainting. So these other parts, I don't know if I can still get the brown paint. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll just take a picture, go with it, maybe where we buy the paint. But I'm going to repaint the gate just alone. Maybe my brother-in-law will help me do the repainting. Funga, takufungia nje. These are sliding gate. Usually it needs like for you to ensure that it's well taken care of, you have to do constant greasing. Yeah, you see, that's why you're seeing this part is black like this. So we are trying to put oil in here so that the rails don't get finished. You know, when it's running on a dry surface, usually you'll see like it drying a lot. And also, guys, we are still planning on bringing in more materials for our dream house. Right now, sand has become very scarce in our area, as I've been telling you. Previously, when we used to buy sand during the construction of a home, the sand used to be like 45 yeah, $45-50, but now you can imagine it's up to 70, sometimes even 80. So I don't know what is happening. The sand has really shooted up. I wish I had bought the sand during that time, but mostly I was focusing on the stone. So right now I want to at least try and bring in more sand, maybe like 2-3 tippers, because you never know, maybe in the next few months it will go maybe up to $80-90, and we don't want that. So these ones we used to get them at $45-50, which was around 6,500 to, I mean 5,500 to 6,000 Kenya shilling. But right now sand is 8,000, you can imagine. So it has gone up like 2,000 shilling more, and the river is just down here. This rabbit has been staying outdoor. Are you? Yeah, these days it's an outdoor guy. It's because we have like more males compared to females. We have 3 males and 2 females. I think they are fighting a lot inside the house, so I think it's even more comfortable out here. So these are the materials for our house here. I've been saying it's like a retirement house. Yeah, the other day we tried to get sand from out there, but ever since that day it has not rained. Liam, toka hapo, kuna madudu. Yeah, so the sand that we had remained with during the construction, mostly we have been doing like small repairs in our home here. We've been doing repairs, maybe like the other house also we built, the one for the water tower. So I think most of the sand we have like exhausted it, but this one we're supposed also to collect and maybe throw it towards this side. For the stones, I think even if it's adding, maybe we'll only need to add maybe like 2-3, but for sand, yeah, now is another story. I'll be taking you down to the river so that you can see the scarcity. Actually the water level has really gone down. This year we were expecting maybe like more rains. You know, at least when we have like more rains around, usually the sand is a bit available and the prices go down. But this season rain was very scarce. Even our underground water tank doesn't have like enough water. Yeah, so that's the main problems. I'm also waiting maybe for some birds to come and build nests here. But I don't know how to attract them. So this is our acacia tree. Purposely I planted it to attract the birds. Liam just fell. See mama, amka. You know, he's a big boy. Pole. Yeah. Sema thank you. Nikikwambia hivi sorry unasema thank you. Sorry. Sema thank you. Sema thank you. Mommy. Pole. Yeah, you know, that's how we become strong. A good thing he never cries. And Joe. Yeah, so also for the back gate, I think we also need some repainting. It's in a very bad condition also. Yeah, I love this. I can't wait for it to grow and become maybe big. Yeah, this is our back gate. You can see also it has become very much rusted. So babe, should we repaint that car?
Yeah, I should repaint
that one.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking of. You can see, I think we have to do some repainting of this. I think this color will be good. This one. Also the house, I think it's now time for this year. I think we have to try and do repainting, and I don't know why it's only, but mostly it's because we operate from back here. Yeah, you can see guys, the house like needs some retouches, and I don't know if the paint can be washed.
yeah, it can be washed.
Yeah, we can try and wash it.
Always wash the inside.
Yeah, I think also out here we can try and wash and see, because
Just things, dirty things.
yeah, because this
When
kind of
they they keep on touching.
Oh, when they're getting inside the house.
Yeah.
Maybe we can try washing, and then if just for trial, and then maybe after some few maybe months we can repaint the house. So once I bring maybe the paint for the door, we'll try also, because this is a water soluble paint which can easily be washed. There was some that remained. I thought it was the same shade. You can see the way it has now appeared. Two different, because this I realized the first time when we bought the paint for the house, I think we had gone for the wrong one, which was light gray. But then the second time I think I got the right paint, which was dark gray. So this is the paint. This one is dark gray, and also we mixed some glitters inside just to give the house a shiny look. But also for paint, maybe after a year you're supposed to repaint your house. Yeah, because there was someone who was asking about especially for houses that, I don't know, I think it's hidden roofs mostly, because most of the parts of the house are usually exposed to the, you know, if it was a roof, it will have covered maybe some places from rainfall. But for hidden roof, most of the areas like this are usually exposed to the rain and also to the sun. So if you're building a hidden roof, you have to try and get the right mixtures of paint. First of all, you have to do your house skimming. It's a must. I think especially for hidden roof, you have to do skimming of your house. You have to use something called a binder, which now combine, or rather attaches the paint that you'll put on your wall. And then for the paint outside, try to look for one which is weather guard, something written at least weather guard, because for weather guard they're not spoiled by the sun, extreme sun, or even extreme rainfall. You can say our paint is still the same, the way we painted it. It has not like peeled off. So for peeling off is mostly if you just paint your wall, your paint dust directly on the wall without doing skimming. I think that's what I've come to realize. Yeah, you can see the house is still intact. Maybe it just needs a few retouches here and there, but most parts, there are no areas which have like faded off. Yeah, mostly the ones you're seeing dirty is where maybe people touch, maybe close to the sink, close to the wall, and here mostly because our operations are usually here behind the house. But the other parts of the house, like here, you can see the wall, there's no place which has actually peeled off, so the whole house is still intact. Yeah, you see, most parts are still just doing fine, and this is after close to a year or over a year. Ken,
yes,
how are you?
I'm fine.
Welcome.
Yes, how do they say, it's a pleasure.
Yes. How have you been?
Been fine.
Yes.
And just cruising, you know, whatever we do, mostly we are just YouTubers.
Yeah.
So far it's been so good since the year began.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy to come back again in your bands. It's been a while.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful for that. I know there are some maybe preparations. Yeah.
We are trying to prepare for the birthday, because also tomorrow we'll have a few guests here.
Yes. It's always better to plan early so that maybe when you wake up tomorrow, just do a few things. But yeah, for the new viewers, I'm Ken Digest, and you can go and check me out. And keep supporting us, keep following the channel. I know there are some amazing videos to come, so stay tuned.
All right, thank you. Yeah, so we are also doing some car wash. Today we are just doing everything from home. Doing them manually because we have water at the moment. So this is our small van. Sometimes, most of the times, we take it to the car wash, but when we are free at home, you can also do your own. So in front here, you can see it has not faded also, but here we put tiles. So these are wall tiles, the ones that we put in our house. At least also it reduces the cost of repainting your house, but mostly at the front area. Yeah. So our doors also, the paint are still intact. So this is the one that I'm going to paint in in the front door. Yeah, at the gate. I don't know if it's a good paint, but you will see. I know the gate will come out nicely. So we have to mix maybe this one and either white or yeah, I'll walk around and see maybe how different paints or different gates have been painted, and then we can come and repaint. Yeah, but for our outdoor mini studio, I think we already painted the door, but the house has not been painted. But after some time, I think we will do the repainting. Yeah, so let's head to the border town, maybe get the paints for our gates. Just try and transform our home into a good space. And also for those who are into construction, let me also help you a bit for maintaining your wheelbarrows. Always try to put these metals around your wheelbarrows. This one, they have not, and also they have to clean the wheelbarrow after. You see, like this one, you know, cement really eats up your wheelbarrows, so avoid this. I think this is also a mistake that we did. You have to make sure that your masons clean your wheelbarrows after every work, because cement is very corrosive on metals. You can see like places like this, it's eating up even the paint, you see. But if you clean your wheelbarrows and also you put this metal around like these ones, if we had not put, trust me, the wheelbarrow will have been broken a very long time ago. So the only thing we usually change on our wheelbarrows are just maybe the tires, but the rest of the body parts are very strong. This here is I think maybe more than two years, ever since we started this construction. These are the wheelbarrows we've been using, but they have really survived, because you can go to some construction sites and you'll find like they have very many wheelbarrows broken, some no legs, some no handles. Mostly it's because you don't put these metals. Like this one, it prevents the weight from breaking the handle. So you just take your wheelbarrow to a welding guy, they put for you metals all around, everywhere, the legs, these handles, everywhere. At least it prevents the weight of the load from destroying your wheelbarrow. So let's head to the border town, see how maybe they mix the paint, and then we can come and repaint our gates, ready for the big day. Actually, I had to travel all the way to Tanzania in a place called Tarime. You can see I'm carrying the paint behind me. So that is the paint that we went to buy, and I'm here with our motorbike. Yeah, it's a very, very long journey, very long, all the way to the area, because I can see our house is starting to fade out some parts, especially where people touch. So I thought, let me go and get this paint that I'm carrying here. So usually they are mixed with a machine. So it's usually a machine that mixes them. But a good thing about the roads in Tanzania, most people usually follow the road signs. So for example, here it says 50 kilometer. I'll be showing you the 50 kilometer mark. Yeah, and you'll always find the traffic officers on the roads measuring the speeds. So from here the 50 kilometer mark ends. You can see the 50 has been cancelled. So it's a long trip all the way back home. It's like 20 to 30 kilometers. Yeah, so I've been on the road for the past like 1 hour on and off from Tarime. So it's time for us now to go back home. Yeah, this is how the road looks like. The roads are usually very smooth with minimum bumps. Yeah, the bumps are usually not so much. Because of the buses and stuff. So these ones are from Mwanza mostly. see how smooth the road is. Very, very smooth. So I'm supposed to get a camera handle, at least for the motorbike, but I'm going at a speed of 10. Yeah, just at a low speed. So this is how Tanzania looks like. Yeah, this is for the bus. So I don't know what the R means. Let us know in the comment section what this R sign means, because in Kenya we don't have stuff like this. You see, this one written R, so I really don't know what this could be, the R sign. Yeah, but it looks like a bus stop. Yeah, anyway guys, so we are here. It's been a long trip. I came to this side of Tanzania because this is basically where I had bought my paint, this one. So I bought the gray one and also a small one for white, because the house doesn't have a lot of white, and also we are not going to be painting like most of the areas, so we are only going to paint selected areas for the renovation of the house. I'll also pass through Kenya there, where we'll get the paint for our gates, and then tomorrow now people can come. At least our home will be much more clean. Yeah, so mostly on this road the transport system is usually motorbikes, and also this the Probox, which are also found mostly in Jamaica. Anyway guys, let's head home now. Yeah, so we are with our helmet, safety jacket also. It's also good for those people who are using motorbikes. Don't forget your helmets. They're really helpful, very helpful. Yeah, so maybe someday I'll get the handle for the motorbike so that you can be enjoying these trips. Well, I'm back home. Actually, I was trying to trim our tree here. So this is our shade tree. I just realized that it has overgrown so much. Yeah, it's around 4 p.m. there. We're just doing some general cleaning. Our van is very clean now, so it's just doing some of this trimming. Yeah, I was gifted this light some time back. Yeah, this one here. So it used to light a lot, but unfortunately due to rain, the solar part actually got spoiled, so it no longer works. But I wish also we had something like electricity. Maybe I would have connected it. So I have to store it somewhere until maybe one day when we have electricity. I'm very sure the lights work. Maybe I can go and try inside, but I think they work. So I've been trying to find the top where it actually starts from. I think it's somehow like a circular mode. Yeah, somehow circular, but it's a very good outdoor light. Very good. You see, it has blinking lights. It has the warm light. Yeah, here is the end. I've finally found the end of the light. Yeah, so this outdoor tree usually needs like constant pruning. You have to try and prune it from time to time, or it will grow and become too forested. And also it's good to cut the lower branches so that also it goes up. Yeah, especially for those people who maybe you put it in your compound and you want maybe to park something like a car down, or maybe like put maybe seats below, so you can just try and trim it like this, so that at least the tree goes up, because it doesn't take like a lot of time to make more branches. So I was just later on also I'll go up and cut it like this. You see, I was trimming the sides, and also up I need to make it look like an umbrella shape. So I've already brought in the paints for our gate, but I've realized maybe I will have selected a blue paint, but the one that I've selected is green. So I've sent John to go and bring for us petrol, because we are going to mix petrol. Actually, we are going to paint the gate just us just at home here, because it's not that hard to paint. But for the house, I will find a professional who will come and paint for us. It's not the entire house, from here, basically from here, because if you see here, this side is very clean, so we'll only paint from this side, here, and also it's just down here up to maybe this side. But for the 10 liters that I've bought, I'm very sure it will push up to that side, because you're not painting the top side. The top is still clean. Just down here, the final touches, maybe this will be done after the birthday, because if I paint the house today, then the kids tomorrow will come and maybe dirtify the wall. So after the birthday, that will be the plan, to just repaint some parts of the house which are somehow not, especially the downer areas that have been touched. But this side, it's more, because usually this is the door that we usually pass. So I bought the 4 liters. I bought the 4 liters of paint. I don't know where. Yeah, it's here. The 4 liters I bought for the, this one will be enough for the gate, and I'm not sure also if it will take this one. But if we mix with petrol, I think it can go a long way. Just realize maybe 4 is not that much. So this is they usually mix. So this one, for us to get the gray paint, they mixed white and black, and like magic, we had the grayish paint, this one that is on our door. So that's the paint that we are going to paint our front gate mostly, and also some parts we're also going to paint white. I'll try white on the gate and see how it will come out, hopefully. So we got 2 liters of white. This is white, and usually it's very heavy. So just need to do some little cleaning of the gate, just some tiny parts, just a little cleaning, because I remember I had the wire brush inside the car somewhere. So that's what I'm going to use, maybe to remove some dirt, because the gate is also not that dirty. Yeah, our one is now, I had somewhere here a new wire brush. Yeah, so this one is called a wire brush. Very good for cleaning maybe parts that have cement. But our gate is not that dirty, but it's been over here, I think. That's why it has even changed the color so much. But I know once we repaint it, everything will be fine. Actually, painting is not that hard. Even for you who is wondering, oh, will Nasto do it? Actually, I actually have some small experience in painting. Yeah, so it's not that dirty. Just a few parts is which have cement because of the constant repair of our gate. So it's not that dirty. Most parts are clean, most parts. So here we'll paint. I can put white for now, but I'll think of maybe another different color. I don't know which color can go with gray, but for today maybe we'll try white. And then if white will not come out nicely, maybe we might change. But here we are going to paint the gray paint, and then after I paint, I'll get now the golden just for spraying. So we'll be spraying these parts, spraying here, spraying these handles, and these flowers, maybe such things, because for those they need like a different color. So I'll be showing you the final outcome. I'm just waiting for John to come with petrol. We do our painting. The other day we planted our ashok trees here. I think they are coming out nicely. So because today is day 2 of the continuation of our video. Yeah, our home is clean. So I'm also inviting you all to the birthday of our son Liam. But I am thinking also after maybe his 3rd birthday, because for me actually when we were growing up, we never used to celebrate birthdays that much. Yeah, but we've done a 1st, 2nd, and now the 3rd birthday. But now once he goes back to school, I think we have to focus on now like things like school fees, paying for him school fees, buying books, investing more on education, because I believe education is the key to success. So these other things, maybe on birthdays we'll be buying him maybe a gift, something like that. Or let me know, guys, how do you celebrate birthdays for the bigger kids? Do you still do birthday parties? For me, I was just trying to give Liam what I missed maybe when I was growing up, because I never had to celebrate my birthday. Actually, I celebrated after maybe I was on YouTube once, and not like something consistent. But for my son, I started his 1st birthday, we did a celebration, 2nd birthday also, and now this one, the 3rd. We are going also to celebrate with our nephews and nieces and the friends that he had when we were in that our official home. So I don't know if that's John. I don't think if he's back yet. Yeah. So for the flowers we planted, you can see they have started coming out nicely. Yeah. These ones, they just need like good watering, especially the first 2 weeks when you plant them. And soon, even our compound in there, this is the dream that I have. Yeah, one day, maybe like by December, I know. By December, because December is also not that far. You know, time runs so quick. So in the next few months, maybe 2-3 months, because I can see even the ones we planted here, tomorrow morning we'll do the weeding also here. You see, they've already started catching up, bringing in new leaves. Yeah, you can see like these ones are already mature now. So if we do the 1st weeding, 2nd weeding, just watering them here and there, after just 1 month, your flowers will be ready for the 1st trimming, and then now the rest is history. So let's wait for John and see what unfolds. Yeah, so these ones were for the gate, and also this is still for the gate. Yeah, I don't know, sorry about the confusion. So for the house we have this. Yeah, for the house, this is the dark gray that we got there. This one will be the one going in our house. I don't know, I hope it's the same shade. Yeah, because you know gray has lots of shades. Gray is usually very confusing. You might go and buy gray, then you end up with a very different. I don't know where to open it from. I'm trying to look for where to open. Wow. This one is sealed like nobody's business. I think you have to break the lid, so we'll get maybe the painting, but this is how it looks like. So I don't know if they'll be the same. Yeah, but hopefully we'll get the same color, because it was dark gray. Gray is usually very confusing, because there is this gray that looks somehow like bluish. There's also this here is also still gray, this one. So there are several, like 20 shades of gray. So hopefully the one that we've gotten is the one that will go with the house. So for the white, we only bought 4 liters, this one. So the house doesn't have like a lot of whites. It's only these pillars, this one, just this one, and the 4. So this one here will be enough. So we are planning on doing a repainting of the house, not the entire house, but parts that have maybe been have some dirt. Yeah, the paint is still washable, but there are some places where you can't really wash. Yeah, because John, I think, is taking maybe lots of time to reach. So maybe you can come close. So I've started painting, and I still have doubts on whether to still paint this at our front gate. So I'm just trying it first in this rear gate. So this is our emergency door. So I want to try it first, and then after, you guys maybe let me know if this one is a good paint, then maybe you might consider it, because for these metal doors, they really need to be painted from time to time to avoid being spoiled by rain. You can see like this one has totally rusted up here. I think the upper part was not painted because this door was added. Like, it used to be a short door, so they had to add it.
This upper part.
Yeah, this upper part. You see, it was because this was a house door. But then now when we wanted it for the gate, it was a bit longer. What do you think about this? Can it be painted in the front gate?
Yeah. If you decide on the theme, you know.
Yeah, like two.
Yes. So, but as you said earlier, if you paint it, then it dries up.
Yeah.
Then you can add a coat.
Yeah, this one you can still add 2 coats. Like, the first coat is usually just for, and then now you can do now the.
No, usually people put the first coat. Usually, the one being mixed with water.
Yeah. Oh, I
don't know how they say it, but the general name is just the undercoat.
Undercoat.
Yeah.
Not the. But this one, already this door was painted. You see? So it was already painted, and also this type of paint that I bought.
Yes.
This one is special for painting cars. If you look at it, you will see it's very shiny compared to the normal paint. Yeah, this one is usually a bit expensive. So usually they use it for painting cars, but also people buy it for doors. Like, it's
you can even paint it on a room.
No, you can't paint it in a room. Mostly for metal places. Yeah, but this one is usually shinier compared to the other types of paint, because a liter, like 4 liters like this, goes for 2,000. But the other one is like 1,000 or 1,400.
Yeah.
But this one is very expensive. This one is 2,000. The other normal paint is 14.
This one is 5 liters.
This one is 4 liters. Yeah, but it's usually more shiny. If you look, even our doors, they are very shiny. Not like
after they dry.
Yeah, after they dry. And also this one this is like the premium paint, I think. Mostly for cars, spraying on motorbikes. So if you have a spray gun,
yes, it
can be even much better.
Yes.
And also the spray gun, I think it minimizes
the amount you're using.
Yeah, the loss. Because this one you can see some you're painting on the wall here.
But the first time I encountered the spray gun was when we were with Ken V.
Oh yeah,
doing the gypsum boards.
Yeah, the spray gun is usually much better and much easier.
So I even went and researched. I was hoping maybe one day I could buy, because they're not that really expensive.
Yeah.
If you have like 8,000 Kenya shillings,
you can get the spray gun.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that for the spray is much easier, and
yes.
also it doesn't take a lot of time like this one.
Yes.
And so that one you just mix the color you want, you put in the spray gun.
You can complete a whole house.
Less than 10 minutes, even for a door like this, maybe 5 minutes.
You're done.
You're done. Yeah. But hopefully it will. Hopefully also this one will not be that bad. Yeah, but for the gate, I'm thinking of maybe selecting another. So the one that I've bought, maybe we can just
use them.
Yeah, use them. Maybe redo the
as an undercoat.
Yeah.
Because I think if the paint is thick, it will last. So it can last for even 5 years. 4 years without
Yeah.
painting it again.
Yeah, this one usually it really helps the doors not to be. But also, you know, if you mix like this one, I'm painting it without diluting with petrol. So the petrol makes it more light and more easier to
paint. So
yeah,
it
to
doesn't.
paint.
It's
Yeah.
not thick.
It's not thick and heavy. You know, the way it's heavy, you will see also this blisters. But if it's more light, the easier and also more economical.
So I think you should look for petroleum.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Because if you do it like this, you'll end up having
you
these
use a lot.
bubbles.
Yeah.
They're almost like bubbles.
Yeah. That's why I just started with the rear gate. As we wait for John. Right?
Oh, is the one going for petroleum?
Yeah, he has gone for petrol. Usually people used to mix with paraffin, but these days paraffin is very rare because people don't have.
People have electricity.
Yeah, most people have electricity and solar. So even most of the petrol stations, they closed the
Paraffin.
Yeah, they no longer sell paraffin because no one buys paraffin these days. Everyone is buying. I don't know why the bubbles are coming.
I think because of the how do I say it? These parts.
Oh, the stones.
Yes. But if you put another coat, they'll disappear.
They'll disappear. And also repeating like this, it kills them away. And also I think it's because the gate is hot. So it's like boiling. You can see?
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, actually it's because this is a metal gate, so it's very hot.
Yeah, you know these are like bubbles.
Yeah,
guys.
so they are like bubbles. Hello.
Yeah, so I'm seeing even
What do you
the
mean?
color, guys. It's not really that bad. And for the people wondering who is the camera guy, I'm Ken.
Yeah.
Digest. You can also go and check me out. So today we are just over here. I think this is a trial gate.
Yeah, this is a trial gate. But also, you know, painting is also very easy. Painting is not that hard.
I'm also planning to do it alone in one of our houses back at home.
Yeah, you can paint. Trust me, you can paint as long as you get the right mixture, the right paint.
That one will
want.
be easy because I'll just look for the place I'll paint is just white.
Yeah.
So I think that's a easy color. I'll just be looking for an overall, waking up maybe for a week, then I think I'll be complete.
A week is too much. Is it a big house?
Considering, you know, I've never painted, so I'm giving myself that.
Oh, yeah. You can paint slowly as you perfect.
Yes.
Yeah. A good thing, if you have like enough paint for the second coat is usually very easy. It doesn't take like
Much more paint.
a lot of paint. So you can see, and you keep on repeating the second time.
Now I'm looking at it on the camera, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's coming out nicely.
Come and see before you finish. So you can maybe compare the lower part.
Oh, yeah, I think it's shining. That's why I was telling you that this is car paint. You see the way it's shining?
Yes.
So this is the premium paint. We have a shop at the border town. They mix just manually. Yeah, if you even look at this container here, you'll see it's drawn a car. You see?
Oh, for cars.
Yeah, for cars. Usually for
Synthetic.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. It's Gorat. I don't know, auto paint, synthetic, fast dry. Usually these are the best. So if you're building, try and get the paint not for the normal metals. Usually that one is not so shiny, but this one, and also it stays a very long time on your doors.
I think it's durable.
It's very much durable.
I never knew that. I think I'll also look for, if it's white, I'll.
Yeah, even the white now is even more shiny. So we have a shop at the border town. You just go with any color that you want, and they prepare it for you. So within just they know the right colors to mix and find the color that you want.
Some people even use
machine.
Yeah, and even computers.
Yeah. Some mix with computers, but this guy just mixes manual.
If you're used, some people are not colorblind. Yes, so they just mix.
You just see the one you want within a short time. They produce what you want. So I don't know if I can also paint, but also I think the front gate will come out nicely. But that one now needs to be painted maybe in the morning hours or late in the evening. Because this
morning hours, I think if you paint it when it's sunny, it's much better than in the evening when the sun has already set.
And also this one, dries super quick. So the first coat you just paint. Like this, if you bring someone to paint for you, they'll just do the same thing you're doing. Yes. But you'll have to pay maybe 1,000 shilling.
Daily.
Yeah.
Now if you're a busy person, it's
affordable.
Or it's reasonable.
But also after this, it's also not recommended to paint alone so much, because also the paint is not good for the body. So after painting, you have to drink maybe milk. I don't know why people drink milk, but it's the most recommended thing after painting.
Basic. Milk is basic.
Yeah. After painting or doing maybe like cement jobs, it's always good to drink a packet of milk. I think it's...
Some people say it makes your eyes white.
And the milk?
Yes. If you drink it every morning, you'll have some white eyes. Not those that are sick, but just healthy with white.
Clear?
Yes. Let me just use the word clear.
Yeah, so we're almost done. The inner side.
At this rate, you can even paint the gate alone.
Yeah, I can paint the gate. It's not so hard. So you just... help me with the keys from inside. We remove the padlock. Yeah, so guys, we are here. We are repainting our doors, and I think I'm not that bad in the painting job. Petrol is usually recommended, but because the guy is taking at least more time, so I just decided to start the painting. But you can let me know in the comment section whether you think I'm really doing a good job or the work is not so much impressive. So I have little experience in the painting. Yeah, I can say I have some experience, not little. The experience that I have is somehow enough to do painting job. So this is just but the first coat. So for the second, I'm trying to paint this. Hapo juu hivi. Juu kwa hiyo kabati. Yeah. Yeah, you can see. So this, it's shining. So I want also to paint the outer area. Yeah, so our petrol is here. Actually, the petrol makes it a bit easy for...
It reduces the density.
Yeah, it reduces the density. I don't know if I'll be able to mix all this. So this is how our paint looks like. Yeah, I don't know if it's the best for our gate, but let's just give it a trial. Yeah, so I think
this The opposite of thick is
light.
Yeah, this light one will be dropping much.
Oh, the light one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not the thick one was at
And I
least.
think I've added much petrol.
It's all very light.
It's actually very light. But this one is now the easiest. Like this one you can freeze
Much
more,
faster.
yeah, much faster. When it's a bit light. This one.
What if you could have maybe swept this, just remove the sound
Okay, leta nini kwanza.
before you guys come?
Tukitoa hizo uchafu. Sasa itabidi ufungue gate ndogo. Ingia ndani fungue. Yeah, I don't know if I will dirtify my clothes, but hopefully not. So I don't know. Let me.
If you paint going up, you will dirtify. Because you will be like this.
Yeah, I'm just trying to check how it's coming out.
This color that was initially is almost
blue.
Yes, the one that you are looking for. Almost.
Yeah. When I got here is when I realized that blue is not a bad paint. It was on my mind, but then I was like, blue. How will blue look like? And then I just realized that blue is not really
So
bad.
So guys, it's not that bluish color. It's almost dark.
Yeah, dark blue.
Dark blue. It's almost like that post. No. Almost like this tree.
That is green, my friend.
The trunk.
Blue.
But
You are colorable, like your jeans, maybe.
No.
You know, men are not good with colors. So you might think your blue is blue, then you find is another color. Yeah. So
I think I only know the primary colors: white, black,
red, green, those ones.
yes.
So I don't know, guys, if it's cutting out nicely. So the gate already has the undercoat.
So I think you should be also keen.
They will paint white.
This part.
Yeah. You might paint white or maybe a different color. I was trying to look for a color that goes with this
Design.
So maybe I thought white.
White is, I think white is too bright.
White is too bright.
Yes.
Maybe even black.
You like black.
or a different color.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
You should.
But I only bought white.
Don't put white and black and yellow.
So maybe, guys, I don't know which color can. Maybe this brown.
Yes, this is almost gold.
Yeah. Anzia tu hapo ndani. Fungua gate. So I want him to open the. So I don't know. But it will just be fine. Let me hope so.
No, as long as you can use another coat on top, there's no.
So you're trying to lock the gate to avoid movement. So these flowers, we will paint them, we will spray them. You see these ones?
The same color.
No, I'll spray gold. These flowers. They need to be a bit
Different.
Yeah.
Initially it was gold.
Yeah. Initially they were the gold paint. So hopefully we will get get our gate right. But this one also it dries fast. It's fast dry. By tomorrow morning it will have dried completely. Yeah, well guys, we are still going on. I don't know if we are doing the right thing. Actually, we've been joined here by my niece, Vanessa James. Vanessa,
Yes?
who rate our work? Are we doing the
Yeah,
right
doing
thing?
because I hear it's so smooth.
So smooth.
Yeah.
That is me who painted.
Hey, congratulations. Let me know these things.
I'm just trying to do things on my own.
This is nice because I mean you would have paid for labor and
They
you
will
can
have
do
paid
it.
a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
And they will have done the same thing that
You guys are
I'm
doing.
doing.
Yeah.
So places like this, I will do repainting. So for now we are just doing like the first coat,
Okay.
and then now we can try now to see where the paint is not much.
And then you can
Yeah, and then we redo that those places.
Okay. If it rains, it won't be affected.
No, it won't be affected.
Okay.
This is and also it dries quickly. Yeah, it has oil.
Also
oil
water.
paint.
Also water cannot.
Water will
No,
float.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So guys, we're here. We are almost done with the outer side. So I was doing this side. Then now we can go maybe in. So I think by 6 we will have.
Guys will be done.
Yeah, by 6 we'll be done. And also, painting the gate helps to reduce the rusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, rusting of the gate. You see places like those that have not been painted.
Yeah, pretty rusty.
They are rusting. So at least maintaining them like this, it keeps your gate much better. And also maybe one day in future, if we plaster our wall and then again maybe we paint it, yeah, the place will look very, very
nice.
awesome. Yeah, very nice. So I'll be showing you the final product. Meanwhile, subscribe to Vanessa James. Check out also Can Digest as we continue with the work.
Yeah.
So for this, we'll be removing them with oil, paraffin. Yeah, not oil, paraffin, or even petrol. Yeah, we can just
They
wash
won't
it.
choma you like you're not burning.
Just wash with petrol,
Oh.
and it will be coming out. So here, I don't know what if we paint a white paint?
What if someone catches to, wait.
I told you like white and black.
Because
even Ken said
I don't know which
color
other
matches with
paint
grey.
which other paint matches with grey.
Black matches with grey.
So you can paint black.
White, white. Imagine every dust will stick and it will be.
Yeah. So maybe guys will get maybe black.
Yeah.
We can paint black here. I think it will match.
Yeah, black will be.
Also here, these flowers will
Yeah.
have gold.
Oh.
This one. So we'll spray them. I'll bring a spray gun.
Yeah.
There's some spray of gold.
Okay.
So that one you just paint. Just press here.
Oh, that part.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think the white, the gold, gray, and the black. I think it will come out nicely.
Perfect. Yeah, by the way, it will be
So
so
guys,
good.
let's continue with our work.
This one is which color?
That is grey.
Gray has so many shades.
Yeah.
There
A
are
lighter
very
shade
many
of grey.
Yeah, there's dark gray, light gray.
Yeah.
I don't know which other type of
Gray, black,
Gold. It will
Yeah.
come out so.
I think it will come out nicely.
Yeah.
All right, so
You bought like one paint.
yeah, I bought one for 4 liters.
Okay.
I think it will be enough
Yeah,
because
by
we
the
have
way.
used close to half.
And the
And
inside is
also
not it.
mixed with this one. You have to dilute with
Some petrol.
some petrol or paraffin.
say minute.
Yeah, we just paint painting is very easy and also very enjoyable.
But it looks enjoyable.
Very easy. You don't need to fill your brush with
A lot of paint.
with a lot of paint. Just take some small sample like that, and then when you pull like this, so you can't just take the brush up here.
So you have to.
So you remove that and then you turn like this.
Ah.
So it keeps spreading here.
Oh yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
before it drips, you have already painted. Yeah, so that's the small technology that I know.
But it's supposed to be an outfit ready for work.
Yeah, unfortunately here we work the way office, we are always on the work mode.
Yeah,
Because also this one, if it drops on the trousers or the shirt, it's
You're
very
done.
hard to come out.
but you can use bleaches. Are those bleaches for every color?
Oh yeah. I think so.
Hey, but come on, if like putting paint inside those is very hectic.
Yeah, especially
Usually
here.
spoils the brush
Yeah,
because I see
that's
the
why
brush is.
we bought a. Hey, you ni nusi paka. Hiyo kitu. Mwibo moyo. Usipake. So there are some places because we were building.
The cement.
Yeah, the
fell on them and
cement
then it dried
was
up.
there. So you can see it's actually an enjoyable thing to do.
Activity. Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks
an enjoyable activity. But also it needs patience. I think every work, even studying,
needs patience.
yeah,
Everything needs
everything
patience.
needs patience. So you have just to maneuver slowly until you're done. Yeah, these places they really spoil the brush.
Yeah, because I felt like the brush is.
Yeah. But now there's no other way. So for preserving your brush, after you're done, you wash your brush using the petrol also.
So literally the petrol is what
Yeah,
saves it.
yeah, is what removes the paint.
Paints, okay.
But if you leave it just like that, the brush will dry and become very hard. So you can't even use it the second time. So you store it by washing petrol. Yeah, these places are a bit hard to.
Yeah, I see the difficulties in painting those parts. But somewhere like this was very smooth. That is what came so smooth. Like yo, it is very, very smooth.
Even here,
I'm
we
in
can-
love with this part.
yeah, even here, I think we can still make it more smooth. Like here,
Yeah.
you now do your second coat.
Yeah, look, down with some patches.
So after doing your second coat, you know the paint will spread down.
Yeah.
After some time, you'll see it's very smooth, just like the other part.
This part is the smoothest part.
Yeah. And also the brush was a bit new.
Oh, by the way. Yeah.
That's where I started from. So even here, once it dries,
It's going to be smooth.
it's going to be as smooth as the
And
the
then
other
what's up with
parts.
here? Is it black?
He will still there. You can only use the
small brush, to
because this one
penetrate.
is very hard. You see.
Oh, to penetrate. Oh, I get it.
Can't. Yeah. So slowly, guys, and then we'll keep you guys updated.
Yep.
Finally, we are done, and the gate looks sparkling clean. Yeah, only these places we've not painted, so I don't know if I should return the same gray or maybe we should put black, but I think we've really done a very, very good job. We were here, me, Ken, and my friend John. Yeah, you can see, guys, at least it really looks very beautiful and also very, very shiny. So these other places, I think tomorrow. Yeah, so as I was saying, the other paint, I think by tomorrow we will I'll buy either the black or maybe any other that can go easily with the gray that we've painted our gate. Also inside, we've tried our best. We are done with also inside. So if it's repeating, it's just a few parts. So we'll also minimize people from touching. But I believe through the night, so when tomorrow's Liam's birthday will be here, the gate, I believe, will be very much dry. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video till this point. Kindly subscribe. Let us know what you think about today's video. So bye bye, and also let us all wish Liam a happy birthday as we watch this video. So bye bye.